Hello, my name is Pamela and welcome back to Yoga to Sleep. In this video, I'm going to start with talking about the Yamas and Niyamas. The Yamas and Niyamas are yogic principles and they are rules and observances. Specifically, Yamas focus on rules like our outer world and how we navigate that. And Niyamas focus more on observances, our inner world, and how we can show up for ourselves. I'm thinking about actually doing a series of brief videos just talking about the Yamas, and there are 5 of those, and the Niyamas, there are 5 of those, 10, like the 10 Commandments. So I'd like to get started with the first Yama, which is Ahimsa. So Ahimsa can translate into nonviolence, and people in the yoga space have used Ahimsa in different ways. Some people have used it to kind of support their vegan lifestyle or plant-based lifestyle. Some people have used it in social justice, as we've seen with this upheaval in 2021 with all of this social unrest and people fighting for civil rights. So as a vegan myself, I never really said I'm practicing nonviolence towards animals with my diet. That is a happy byproduct, I guess, but I have plenty of friends who aren't vegan and who fight for social justice in their everyday lives. And so for me, that wasn't the connection to, nonviolence as it relates to animals and veganism wasn't my thing. That's not why I became plant-based. It was really more for health issues, as many people of African descent do. It's really how was my body responding to certain things. I became, I'm lactose intolerant. I was getting sick from eating beef years ago. So it's a whole thing that I'm not going to spend time with here. So that's how I look at Ahimsa. So Ahimsa can relate to compassion. Compassion for yourself, compassion for others. Self-love, self-care can be Ahimsa for yourself. Balance can be Ahimsa. Courage, facing your fears, vulnerability or bravery. All of these things can be wrapped into Ahimsa, right? So how can we practice Ahimsa, nonviolence, in our daily lives? So I have this idea. It's a practice that I'm calling guard your balance. So really journaling about what's happening in your body as you sleep. How are you sleeping? What type of balance are you getting or not getting as you sleep? And how are you noticing your sleep as it relates to, we're currently going into spring now, any seasonal upheaval, any weather changes? How is your sleep being affected? And how are you noticing that sleep, and what are you doing about it? So are you being kind to yourself, compassionate towards yourself, and exercising love for yourself as you relate to your sleep pattern changing, or maybe you're having a sleep deprivation, or maybe you're getting more sleep. So I would say journal about that. Just really have a practice of self-inquiry around sleep, using the tenets of nonviolence, self-care, and Ahimsa, being kind to yourself to do that. So that's a practice. Hopefully I'll be able to do these somewhat regularly and share my views about Yamas and Niyamas and also what they actually mean. So thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope it helps. Take care.